I play Alice and Charlotte in Carefully Taught.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And I played Claire and Valerie.
Last fall, I directed the world premiere of our fall play In the Bones, and then last spring I also directed our IT award-winning production of Merrily We Roll Along. In between those two shows, we had an opportunity to develop some new work with a generous grant from the Dramatists Guild Fund, and Cheryl Davis and I have known each other for quite a few years.
I'm Cheryl Davis, the playwright.
And I asked her what she was working on, and she told me about a couple of projects, and then she got to a play called Carefully Taught.
Well, Carefully Taught is a play that was inspired by an actual real-life lawsuit a number of years ago. And I just took a what-if situation. I took the bare bones of something, and then I changed, of course, the names and the personalities and everything, and I took it as a leap to say, well, what if this situation went to this extreme?
And she said that it was a play that she had been working on for a couple of years, and she had put in a drawer, and with recent events going on in our country and our society.
Race has always been a big issue, but I think now with the millennials taking such a big, taking racial issues to such a heart, I think it's a great thing for young people, old people, any kind of people.
She decided to take it out of the drawer. It had always been sort of nagging at her as something that she wanted to get back to. And she told me the premise of the play, and I immediately said, do you want to do a reading? And it really stayed with me. So when I was thinking about preparing for our 15th anniversary season, yay, I kept coming back to this play, and it seemed like the right time to jump on giving it a full production. And so I approached Cheryl and said, remember that play? We'd love to do it. And she was very excited.
So I mean, I think it really raises the question of like, there's a lot of, does race matter, does color matter?
When Dev called, I just read that play first and said yes, but I would have said yes anyway beforehand.
I do think it's been really fun exploring this process and allowing ourselves to get confused and give ourselves the permission to be confused. And I just think that something we talked about last night with Pat was diving into territory that I don't know if people have gone here before, and so there isn't a roadmap.
Yeah.
It's great. She's really attentive to like you finding what the character is and bringing you further with that.
It's never been done. You know, I have the honor of working on this wonderful piece of work and originating these roles. This has been the first time they're done.
It is always awesome whenever I hear actors do my words, and I tend to feed off of them. When I hear the way an actor says a line, I may well go out and change it and say, oh, it sounds much better the way they did it, or now that they put it that way, that kind of shifts the way the other person would react to it. So I really love working with wonderful actors.
But I'm the first one to put something on the table and say, well, this is how I want to play these guys. So it's a freeing thing in a way. Nobody can compare me to anybody and say, well, I wasn't as good as that guy.
I find that I like it when the playwrights are there to watch us rehearse.
It's freeing, it's fun, it's an honor, and happy to be here doing it.
She's a great collaborator. She's been very, very open to you know, making the work deeper and richer, and it was really quite rich and deep to start with. But she is not at all averse to it going as deeply as we possibly can.
This is a play I feel like I can invite any kind of person to see, and I personally feel like this should be important to everybody. I feel like everybody should be, you know, interested in this play. I don't always feel like that about every play. So I was like, this isn't gonna be your cup of tea, but this should be everybody's cup of tea.
You should all come see Carefully Taught at the Astoria Performing Arts Center.
It's about race, it's about generations, it's about time, it's about space, it's about a thing called the human race.
Come see Carefully Taught.
Starting November 5th to November 21st.
APAC is easily accessible off the 30th Avenue stop on the NQ. It's very easy. Also the M60 bus across the Triborough Bridge.
You can't find that in Manhattan.